Now I want you to go back and say, you know what? I left this auditorium, and next Monday I took on an assignment in by and large in a high-tech company, and I'm a product manager or a product line manager. I am now. What is amazing about tech, by the way, is that product managers, fundamentally the unit of wealth creation in tech all of my life has been the product. Now increasingly the service as a sort of invisible product. But the product and product management is largely conducted by people in the first 10 years of employment. So all of a sudden, relatively early in a career, unlike most professions, most other industries, you actually have your hand on the tiller that changes the fate of your company. So it's an amazing privilege to work in a high-tech company, because the amount of power you get particularly if you can get into this role of product marketing, product management. So that's the role you have now. That's the role I'm going to give you for the rest of this conversation. And your job now is, you have a really cool product, but you're living in a company that makes its living through a very old and boring set of products, okay? But they make money, okay? So this is your challenge, okay? So to understand the lever you have some resources, and the question is, where are you going to spend them and what are you going to get for them, okay? So think about having an innovation budget. Not much, but some. Well, you could spend it on differentiation. And that means I'm going to spend it on some kind of innovation R&D, and I'm going to create something unlike anything that anybody else has. And that's going to cause the customer to go, wow, I want this offer. I don't want those other offers, okay? We'll talk about that a bit more in a second. The second way you could spend your budget is, hold on, everybody else in our category now has this new feature, and we don't. And people, by the way, are noticing it. So if we don't do some backfilling of this feature set, we're going to, no matter how different we are over here, they're going to go, yeah, it's an amazing car. There are no wheels on it, though. You know, I mean, you kind of need wheels, don't you? Okay, so there'll be that part. So now you got your budget's getting pulled in two different directions. Now you've got a third idea, which is, if I could figure out a way to do some productivity things, maybe I could get some more money to spend on red and blue. Okay. And so basically, those are the three things the three levers, the kinds of initiatives that you can go. I'm going to charter a differentiation thread, a neutralization thread, or a productivity thread. And I'm going to kind of walk you through them. And there's a lesson at the end of this, which is it seems like it's such an obvious lesson. It is almost universally not followed. The principle we're going to follow, which, just to give you a heads up on it, is these three things are not mutually compatible with each other. And whenever you charter a single team in a single project stream to do two or more, you're screwing up. And I would say that 99% of all the project streams I see are combinations of those three things, which is a fairly high ratio for screwing up. Okay? So let me kind of walk you through it. That's kind of the place where this is going to end. So differentiate. Why do you do that? To separate from your competitive set. Pretty obvious and pretty exciting. And by the way, every engineer in the world wakes up thinking, that's what I do for a living. I'm the smartest person on the planet, and I will be able to demonstrate it. Okay? Neutralize. Catch up to the competition. Nobody likes to do this. Okay? Nobody likes to do this. But they get that it's part of being an adult. Okay? So you say, okay, I'm an adult. I guess I have to make my bed. I have to do a few things. Okay. And then optimize. Again, even worse for an engineer. It's like, what? But the point is, there's a big return on this if I can increase, for you as the product manager, product line manager, if you can get this done, because there's a bunch of places where you have resources reporting to you doing stupid stuff, too much stupid stuff. And if you could actually get that initiative going, you could free up more budget to do the top two.